This video shows Lucy, the desktop Luciad client, accessing a number of maritime-related data sources to set the scene for the shipping route scenario. It showcases a number of representative data sources and how you can access and visualize them in an application. Here we see AIS data from exact Earth, with ship positions at time and space to a complete month. Because of the temporal component, we can filter the data and show the movements in time. We can also generate a density plot to find busy spots. We can correlate this with other data, for instance, large marine ecosystems, Arctic marine areas with great ecological importance, such as the East Bering Sea near Alaska. We can bring in live marine observations. This is a KML file, an OGC standard since 2008, provided by NOAA, with live observations from buoys and other weather stations across the Arctic. This includes information such as wind speed and direction, pressure and water temperature. Through a link, you can directly navigate to NOAA's website and get additional information. As Maritime Basemap, we can include electronic navigation charts in the S57 format provided by NOAA. Of course, usage of international standards makes life easy to integrate heterogeneous data sets. OGC services like Web Map Service for maps and Web Feature Service for features help accessing the data wherever they are stored. Services provide actual data preserving all attributes of the original data sources. This allows rich calculations and analysis directly in the client application. It is all vector data, so you can easily enable client-side labeling, do style changes, access properties, and so forth. In other words, you have a rich set of data to analyze maritime traffic. In the next videos, we'll take a closer look at some of the shipping routes across the Arctic and the ecological challenges along these routes. In this video, we'll look at the Northeast Arctic shipping route and more specifically the region around Norway. Here we have the Barents and the Kara Sea marine ecosystems. The shipping traffic around this region mainly shows passenger and a lot of cargo traffic. The cargo traffic is a result of oil and gas production in the area, an activity that is also increasing, something to be monitored in the light of the marine ecosystems in this area. In this video, we'll look at the Northwest Arctic shipping route along Canada and Alaska. In these areas, there is a diversity of wildlife, but also a significant amount of traffic. Around the Canadian part, we have the Hudson Bay Complex and the Canadian Eastern and High Arctic large marine ecosystems. Here we load marine wildlife data from IUCN, the International Union for Conservation of Nature, who maintains a list of threatened species. In these areas, we can identify the narwhal, the red regions, the bowhead whale, orange regions, the walrus, yellow regions, the bearded seal, green regions, and the beluga whale, blue regions. There is, however, also quite some shipping traffic, a lot of cargo between Greenland and Canada. Moving further to the Bering Strait, we can also see here a great overlap with the beluga whale, the blue regions. The ship traffic here is mainly passenger and fishing related. Around Alaska, we have the Gulf of Alaska and the Beaufort Sea marine ecosystem. Here we see a lot of fishing activity. This is not surprising. It is an important fish area with lots of capelin, the red dots, and Arctic cod, orange dots.